jeez. What's going on?
What do you mean?
I hear a bunch of noise in here.
There's no noise in here. I don't know what you're hearing.
Summer, I've heard noise in here. It's probably you, like, moving everything around.
Does anything look moved around to you?
Yeah.
Well, you'll have to deal with it. I stream 2 days a week.
Huh?
I stream 2 days a week.
I don't need you to be so noisy in the room right next to my room.
That's kind of part of streaming, Olivia.
So I have to listen to you be loud and obnoxious for you to just stream? Because that makes sense. Really does. Thanks.
Hey, Brayden, welcome to stream. Yeah. Monster. Yeah. Everyone's doing good, Brayden. How are you doing? Oh, that's gonna be money in my account. Thank you for subscribing with Prime, Phantom Fusion. Thank you. And welcome back, friends, from Mats. Thank you so much for this subscription, Phantom. Thank you so much. Yeah, guys, unfortunately, I do have ads on, so if you don't want to see any ads while I'm streaming, well, you could pay to not have any ads. Anyway, Phantom, why don't you show me the emotes you got for subscribing? Why don't you show me the emotes you got? Wow! Nice, Phantom. with the money I got from Twitch, I can also get some more emotes and stuff. But I'm thinking maybe I should save my money to, like, upgrade my streaming equipment to something better. My posture is okay, Phantom. I just... Well, maybe. Till I have to get something else to drink, because I just finished my monster. Who do we all have that's watching? Whew, 12 more followers to go till I'm at 710. Whew, 9 more followers to go. Or 9 more subs to go. And 164 more bits to go. And don't forget, I also have a throne too. Yeah, have a good bath, Phantom. Anyways, today I'm going to be showing you all my Breyer horses. Starting with Seamus. Seamus is celebrating the spirit of the horse, and he's also a limited edition. Number 760246. He is a 2019 flagship dealer special edition. Back there you can see him. For ages 8 and up in a traditional series on the 1/9 scale. And here's what it says about Seamus on the back. Fine craftsmanship and quality. It is the toss of a flowing mane, the prance of their step, or the seemingly unlimited depths of their eyes. Breyer model horses are a triumph of artistry and refinement, capturing the indefinable presence and unique features that distinguish the spirit and personality of the real horse. Sculpted by talented equestrian artists, individually painted by hand and carefully detailed, Breyer models are without equal in authenticity and artistry. Whether a portrait model of a famous horse or an accomplished champion, Breyer models are destined to become the centerpiece of a collection that will last an entire lifetime. When artistry is everything, it has to be a Breyer model horse. There's all the social links to find Breyer at. And CMS is a 2019 flagship dealer special edition. Draft horses have been used for centuries for agriculture work, heavy hauling, and transportation. Today, most of the heavy lifting is done with trucks and tractors, yet draft horses can still be seen in show rings, pulling carriages, and being used for pleasure driving and riding. One of most eye-catching draft breeds is the spotted draft. Spotted drafts have draft horses breeding and conformation paired with pinto coloring. Their coats can be any base color and will display Tabiano, Overo, or Tuvero pinto patterns. These strong horses are known for having great temperaments and an eagerness to work, standing an average 16-17 hands. These colorful drafts have the tendency to stand out wherever they go. Seamus is a Bay Tabiano Pinto spotted draft stallion, decorated with green and gold flights in his mane. He is ready to hit the show ring or lead a parade. Some of the horses I own, their boxes were badly damaged, so I had to open them and take them out. But this is Seamus, the 2019 flagship dealer, celebrating the spirit of the horse. This one is one I got last year at Breyer Fest when I went into the warehouse, and this one was only $8. This is Keeping the Peace, but I don't know what year Keeping the Peace came out, so we shall see, and I'm gonna look this up. Okay, here. Oh, hello, Super Ty Nova. Keeping the Peace, Breyer Horse. The Breyer Freedom Keep the Peace is a beloved character in the BreyerHorse.com collection. This horse is known for its colorful metallic coat and the ability to spot the herd due to its distinctive appearance. After ensuring harmony among unicorns, fairies, and forest dwellers, Keep the Peace is the first to race his friends to the meadow for a frolic. The horse is decorated in a rainbow of colors that appear to be tie-dye, complemented by gold accents. A large peace sign is featured on his right hip. Hang on. Let me see if I can't. There we go. Adding to his character and appeal, this model is part of the Freedom series and is suitable for ages 4 and up with the 1/12 scale. Does it say what year he came out though? Cause like, okay, so because I got keeping the peace in the warehouse, he did not come in like his box or anything. He came in like a plastic bag, and I got him for $8. It says Keep the Peace debuted in 2022 and was retired in 2024 as part of the Freedom series. So, actually, Keeping the Peace is not the first retired Breyer horse I got. The first retired Breyer horse that I actually got was Thriller, which is right here. He is a retired 2021 Halloween horse that my parents actually got for me as a Christmas present. And yes, Thriller is a stallion, which means he's an intact male horse. Geldings are non-intact male horses, which means they can't breed and reproduce and make baby fillies and colts. We will learn more about Thriller as soon as I am done showing off Keeping the Peace, because as it said, it's got a peace sign mark right here on his hip, and look at those socks he's got. He does have the gold accents, and Keeping the Peace, I do believe, is also a stallion, but like 80s tie-dye themed with colors, but came out in like 2022 and then was retired 2024. Some of these models can be rare, especially if they're like retired and you can't like get them on the web. Well, I think you could get them on the website. You just won't be able to buy them in the store anymore because they're retired. You would have to go onto the website. But okay, so what is the most expensive Breyer horse? So, so, the most expensive Breyer horse model ever sold was a dappled Sabino buckskin Alborazo model. The most expensive Breyer horse ever sold is that model, which fetched $22,000 at the 2008 Breyer Fest auction. The model is highly sought after due to its rarity and exclusivity, making it a prize collectible among enthusiasts. See, I would like to have that, but that one is just like so expensive. said, some of these can definitely be rare, like the Dappled Sabino Bookskin Alborazo model. Alborazo model. The Dappled Sabino Buckskin Alborazo model. Excuse me, I am not good. I'd have to like go to different websites to search if I could actually get this model, cause I'm not sure if I can like get this model anywhere. There's definitely other models that I could get that I want in my collection. That I'm sure of. This model, not really sure. I've got like 10 models in my collection right now, and 2 stablemates currently. I'm definitely going back to Breyerfest this year, so they'll definitely give me a new model as a volunteer, because the volunteers are considered ambassadors for the brand, and we're also going to get some stablemates. Yeah, crazy. But, oh, before I show you the rest of my models, I am going to show you guys a video of, wait, I don't need to. I can just search in the search bar right here. Silly me. Let me, so I am going to, last year I actually did volunteer at Breyerfest in 2025, which they actually celebrated 75 years. Last year was their 75th anniversary. They're going to be 76 years old this year. So this is the official Breyer website. And like this year we're celebrating the Midsummer Fair, Breyerfest 2026. We're going to get into a lot of Scandinavian breeds. Like a lot of like those colder breeds, like the Icelandic horses and stuff like that. I am very much a horse lover. I've been a horse lover since I was just a little girl. I've always wanted a horse, but since I can't really own an actual horse, I just collect the Breyerfest models, like the Breyer horse models, so. Horses were also a source of therapy for me for years. I started therapy with horses when I turned 11. Yes, I'm missing some keys on my keyboard. This laptop is a little, it's kind of old. So, horse lovers from far and wide actually do flock to Kentucky Horse Park and tune in online for an event. Like, they're like no other events. Breyerfest is an annual 3-day celebration that celebrates all things horse, which I actually love horses. I actually collect a lot of things that have to do with horses, like glass horses. I collect. There's just a lot of things that I collect. Yeah, so the reason I did therapy with horses, 1, they're my favorite animal, and I've always wanted one. 2, I actually have autism and like ADHD, depression, and anxiety. So that is another reason I did therapy with horses. They're like great for therapy. I did a lot of like riding and grooming and feeding and walking the horses for therapy, which was actually one of my favorite things to do. So like you guys can actually buy tickets to the Midsummer Breyerfest for 2026. There's still tickets available, I do think. General admission will get you in. And volunteers that go to Breyerfest get general admission tickets. So we don't have to pay for tickets for volunteering. And this year at Breyerfest, they're giving a volunteer ambassador exclusive model only to the volunteers. So I'll have that model in my collection. And with whatever money I bring to Breyerfest is whatever money I'll have to buy some more horses for my collection. They always host it at the Kentucky Horse Park in July, and this year it's going to be July 10th through the 12th, 2026. It is a family-friendly event. It is fun for all ages, and you can meet the real-life horses that inspire the Breyer models. And to learn more about the models, horse hobby, and spend time with family and friends with live equine demonstration, workshops, seminars, limited edition models, contests, and so much more. It's possible to do it all in just one day. Now, it's not where the Kentucky Derby is. The Kentucky Derby is actually held at Keeneland. It's actually held at Keeneland, not at the Kentucky Horse Park. But the Kentucky Horse Park doesn't just do Breyerfest. It does a lot of other events there. I've been to some of the dog shows they've held at the Kentucky Horse Park, at the Alltech Arena. That is where they host some events, and they've got some field for horse events and stuff like that. The Kentucky Horse Park is where they have a lot of horse farm for therapy and to do events and for retiring horses. So, the midsummer... Sorry, the camera's shaky, I know. So, the midsummer celebration in Scandinavian countries, Breyerfest 2026, Midsummer Fair, will be an exciting weekend of Scandinavian fun. I'm trying to hold the camera straight for you guys. We've got lots of amazing guest horses and entertainers lined up for next year. You'll be able to meet many different Scandinavian horse breeds, and learn about the cultures of Norway, Sweden, Finland, Denmark, and Iceland. So those countries are what we're celebrating this year at Breyerfest. Last year, we celebrated 75 years of Breyer horses. And if you're looking to get a ticket, just go to the Breyer website. Because if you do end up going, I'm actually going to be at Breyerfest this year just like I was last year. I'll be volunteering. So if you do see me and you're going to attend Breyerfest, don't be scared to come up and say hi to me. I had a blast volunteering last year at Breyerfest. It was so much fun. Anyways, back to the horse models I have. So, we've got the Rainbow Unicorn, which I've got its accessories, right here on its neck. And it is also a stallion. Oh, crap. The models are quite durable, and that is the 75th anniversary horse, Tightlines, for 2025. It's a celebration horse. So this, he doesn't have a name. They just call him Rainbow Unicorn. He's glittery. I'm not exactly sure what the rarest horse I own is. Gosh, I'm not even sure. But I do know what my favorite out of my collection is. That is actually going to be my 2021 Halloween horse that was retired. Thriller is my favorite in my collection, though. It's probably not going to be Rainbow Unicorn or Keeping the Peace or Red Velvet. That's going to be the rarest in my collection. That I'm pretty much sure of. So the rarest horse that I could probably own in my collection would probably be the 2025 Celebration horse. Tight lines, probably. Maybe, I'm not sure. And then we also got Love and Hope, the limited edition. And it benefited Make-A-Wish back in 2024. So this particular model I got last year for volunteering was one of the horses that they gave me, along with Tight Lines. So this is Love and Hope. As soon as I saw this, at a stall at Breyerfest, I wanted this for my collection, and I got this set for my collection from volunteering, because I think they had some of these in stock and gave them out to the volunteers. So this is the kid that is on the box. This is Wish Kid Charlotte, I believe. That we'll read more, Love and Hope. Meet Love and Hope. Breyer's mission of hope continues with introduction of Love, a brightly colored unicorn mare, and her equally brilliant unicorn foal, Hope. Together represent the heartfelt love a mother has for her child and visions of hope for a beautiful life. A wish begins with hope, and hope begins with you. $5 of every limited edition Love and Hope model purchased will be donated to Make-A-Wish, a non-profit organization whose mission is to create life-changing wishes for children in critical illnesses. When a wish is granted, a child replaces fear with confidence, sadness with joy, and anxiety with hope. Let's create wishes together. So, this was a 2024 thing that they had. Make-A-Wish, Wish-A-Kid, Kushi. Make-A-Wish and Make-A-Wish logo are registered trademarks of the Make-A-Wish Foundation of America. Between January 1st, 2024 and December 31st, 2024, Breyer Animal Creations will donate $5 to Make-A-Wish from each limited edition Love and Hope model sold. So, yeah, I got this one for free. I got 2 models for free, actually, which was this Tightline models, which you get with general admission, which, because I was volunteering last year, I got it. Because volunteers get general admission, and then these were not given out to any other people besides the volunteers that were volunteering at Breyerfest. So this is another set that I got from my collection. It includes a foal and a mare. So, and this is it comes out like this. So we can actually see. We can actually see them. They're pristine in the box. This is Love and Hope 2024 Mother and Foal set. They used an Arabian base for the unicorn mother, the unicorn mare. Because that is an Arabian. And then they gave her a horn and silver accents for the mother and foal like the horn and the hooves, like silver accents. I love the colors that they put on these two. Beautiful. Get that over there. Turn this back on. Now then, this is Red Velvet. It actually has glitter on it, yes. Red Velvet is another horse that I got for my collection. Like I said, some of these horses that I take out of the box, their boxes were damaged, so I took them out of the box. This is Red Velvet, and there is another horse that looks like Red Velvet. Cupcake, I think was what they called it. I mean, look at all that. Red Velvet cake indeed. Hold on. Oh, that's just glitter. I thought that was a hole. Yeah, that was just glitter. I thought that was a hole. And Red Velvet is actually a stallion, so I have a lot of stallions in my collection. So, Love and Hope could be some of the only female horses in my collection I have currently right now. Ew. Also, my birthday is coming up in 2 months. I'll be 22, and so I did decide on what flavor of cake. Like, a 2-tier cake. The bottom tier is gonna be Dubai chocolate, and then the top tier is gonna be a matcha and Dubai chocolate. So, bottom tier, Dubai chocolate, top tier, matcha. I like the matcha boba drinks, so. So, yeah, matcha's green, and then so the design on the cake that I'm going with is going to be the Na'vi, the Na'vi from the Avatar movies from James Cameron, the blue people. Oh, what? Oh my gosh. I didn't know. Oh my god. So this model that I got a few years back is also retired? What? I didn't know that this horse I had in my collection was also retired. Jeez Louise. It looks like I'm gonna have a lot of retired models in my collection. That is gonna be something. So, I got this one a few years back. So, this is a Freedom Series decorator. The Breyer Bakery has whipped up a decadent new treat, Red Velvet. This richly hued stallion features his namesake, scarlet chocolate coloring with a layer of creamy almond frosting. Red Velvet's delectable coat is finished with a coating of sprinkles and makes his color pop. His mane and tail have been dusted with a delicate shimmer. Apple, new deluxe grab bag, retired. Oh, there's like a lot of yeah, I've only got 10 horses currently in my collection, which I count the mother and foal each as their own separate model because they are 2 different models. They are from the same set, but they are both models, like. So, 10 models currently. So, what year did Red Velvet come out? I'm not sure. So, I'm pretty sure there are people still selling these. So it is a 21 to 22. Well, yeah, so okay. So well, his glitter's falling off. Okay, so now we are gonna go back and talk about Thriller, my favorite horse in the collection. He is retired. Okay, he's a retired Halloween horse. And like at Breyerfest, they will actually have retired horses like at different stalls to sell, and they sell for a much higher price than what they sold for when they came out. Okay, so here's what it says about Thriller. So, Thriller is a limited edition Breyer model horse released in 2021, designed as a Halloween themed collectible that glows in the dark. Thriller features a unique design with an eerie parlor that gives its once gray coat a greenish sheen, making it a striking addition to any collection. The model is inspired by Halloween themes with details that reflect the spooky atmosphere of the holiday. This model is part of Breyer's Halloween horse series, which has been released annually since 2001. Thriller is notably for its glow-in-the-dark capabilities, enhancing its Halloween appeal. So, we are going to talk about the stablemates that I got in my collection. I only have 2. I did have a lot more, but I lost those. I lost those other ones I had a while ago. So, these ones are really glossy. So, we've got Prosecco and Cava, 2 stallions. You can see the scale difference of the stablemates compared to the big models. Okay, here we go. The Prosecco Breyer horse is a glossy black snowflake Appaloosa on the Playful Draft Stallion mode. This model was available exclusively to ticket holders at Breyerfest 2025 and is still in its unopened packages. The horse is straight from Breyer to collectors, ensuring authenticity and quality. For those interested in purchasing this model, it is recommended to check the availability at Breyerfest 2025 or look up for listings on platforms like eBay, where it may be sold by sellers who have previously purchased the model. Which I am not going to be selling any of my models, I don't think, at least. So it is a okay. Whoa. Oh, they discounted these. They discounted them. Let's see, what does it have on this? Yeah, so I could have gotten Bellini, Mimosa. So I picked Cava and Prosecco. Most people didn't even really pick Cava. So Bellini is a Leopard-Appaloosa polo pony. Mimosa is a Palomino Tabaino Indian pony. Cava is a Double Bay Cantering and Lucien. And Prosecco is a Black Snowflakes Appaloosa. So this is the one I chose because I really wanted him. And because he looks gorgeous. He is actually has a glossy finish. Right here. Now I could have went with the leopard or like this girl right here. I could have went with them, but I just went with Cava and Prosecco. I didn't go with her or her. So most of the horses in my collection are actually stallions. So Cava came in a pink package, Prosecco came in a green package, Mimosa came in a yellow package, and Bellini came in a like a peachy orange package. I do not have their packaging. I threw those away, I think. Anyway, moving the monster can out of the way, we have got... We've got Hope. 2021, the year of hope. Covenant House. I mean, just look. A world of majestic horses, as free and independent as their spirit. Hope 2021 Horse of the Year. Our inspiration for 2021 Horse of the Year is hope. Hope for a brighter future and a better tomorrow is a uniting vision we all share. We are proud to have partnered with an organization that is working to spread the vision of hope throughout our communities. Covenant House provides food, shelter, immediate crisis care, and an array of other in-house programs to support young adults experiencing homelessness and often hopelessness across the U.S., Canada, and Latin America. $1 of each Hope Horse of the Year purchase goes to Covenant House to care for the youth who represent our future and give them hope to keep moving forward. It's gorgeous. And I do think, yep, Hope is another stallion. Oh, look, Hope's got a heart on his forehead. Yeah. Dude, Hope is not a female. Hope is a male. Sorry to tell you this, but Hope is a stallion. Did they even check the horse's gender? Because I did. Hope is a stallion. I mean, that Hope could be a female, but yep. Hope is also retired. Moving on to the last horse to talk about. The last horse we are talking about. We are going to talk about Tightlines 2025 Celebration Horse. We're celebrating 75 years last year. Here we go. There's Tightlines. Wait a minute. There we go. Gotta fix the box. It's a little damaged. Okay, let's see. It takes a special horse with a lot of grit, athleticism, and heart to complete a dressage test cross-country course and stadium jumping around over 3 days. One such eventer celebrates for his entire elite performance over the years in different thoroughbred Tightlines. Fish, as he is better known in the barn, is owned by Konar Syndicate and has helped Olympic eventers Will Coleman succeed at some of the most well-known 5 eventing competitions in the world. The now 18-year-old Fleabitten Gray started life out as a steeplechaser in France. Will saw that the easygoing gelding had an upper-level eventing promise and brought him to America. Working their way up the levels, Fish tackled some of the toughest competitions, earning top placings, including wins at the National 3 and 4 Championships at Fair Hill International. That is fish, also known as tight lines. In true thoroughbred fashion, Fish loves to run and really shined on the cross-country course with his animated gallop and willingness to tackle any obstacle in his path. To Will, Fish is his ultimate horse, the one who helped propel him to the top of the sport. While Fish has now stepped down from the bigger events, he still enjoys being one of Will's favorites in the barn. So here's Fish cheers. Cheers to 75 years. Breyer Fest 2025. Maker of the world's finest model horses since 1950. And that is my whole collection of Breyer horses. Ty. We are now gonna read out to someone. Looks like we're gonna read out to Low Wolf. He's playing Poppy Playtime. Everyone type out the message, easy raid.
Thank you so much for the raid. Also, again, that is still broken. I don't know what to do about that, but thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, raid.